Welcome to Mic Check 337, where we keep it real and unfiltered.
And a little messy.
Before we get started, these are just our opinions, so don't take it personal.
I'm Jay. We got D, Naya, Keisha, Lil Deja, Key, and my boy Lil Mitri. And we are Mike Check 337.
And I'll be your host for today. Let's get into it.
Let's get in.
So, first question we have is going to be: do you believe your spouse comes before kids?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They have to come before your children. The children gonna grow up and be gone. Your spouse is still gonna be there.
I say yes, that is the way it's supposed to go, but I think people think about it the wrong way. Like, it don't mean the house on fire, let me grab my husband, F these kids. It's more like us together and then y'all. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what people think. It's not like that. But your husband is literally supposed to come before your kids because you're supposed to be married before you have kids. So literally, they're supposed to come before them.
Um, we have a mutual kind of like agreement. Like I wouldn't say that we put our kids first, but we just tend to do it naturally because we want to take care of them and make sure we be our better selves for them, But at the end of the day, I think we still put ourselves last, and last shall be first. So I guess we're just gonna take a high road, but that's a tough. That's a tough.
Hell no, I say kids. If my wife and my kids is hanging from a cliff, I'm taking my kids. No, not hanging. I said I'm helping my kids. I'm helping my kids. Get your kids, get your kids.
Start.
I'm helping my kids. They got more life to live, bro. They got more life to live.
Honestly, I think it's situational. In that situation what Jason just referred to, I think that's different. I would expect you to save the kids. But however, I do think that your spouse does come before the kids. That's just order in the Bible.
And in my mind, I'm supporting the whole,
So
so the kids and everybody can.
number one should be the husband, and the husband's number one should be the family.
The family, yes. Yes, that's my
Right. Like prime example, something that I can say that we do is when fixing food, because I fix the food in the house, I will fix Jason plate first and then I fix our kids' plate.
So that's because after the kids eat, nothing gonna be.
No.
But to go back to what Jason said, if your wife and your kids was hanging from a cliff, you said you would save your kids. But I was reading something the other day where this lady was like, she would save her husband because now both of us can save all the kids probably with the effort of both of us.
I mean, like if you could only choose,
If you could only choose one,
hurry up and save them, and then hurry up and save. I mean, if you can only choose one and you can't, you can.
Is everybody looking at it like what you're supposed to do or what you actually do? No, what you actually do, I hope.
I think actually,
Actually, if I'm gonna be fair, in our household, our kids come first.
That's
I
good.
sorry about our kids to show them,
I mean,
how things supposed to.
I think the kids plate first.
Yeah.
Our kids eat first.
I pick their food first because then I fix our food and then we sit down and
We
like
eat together.
Eat together.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So that's why I fix their food first. But as for like who comes first, again, it's not like putting your kids on the back burner. It's more so like just understanding y'all need time for y'all to, because y'all married.
I just think it's more more situational, Everybody have different points, everybody have different reasons, And that's what that is.
That's what I said.
You want to say anything, Keisha? All right. So moving to the next question. Put them in order that you feel is correct. Money, looks, loyalty, love.
I got a question. Is this somebody we first meeting, or is this just in life? We mean like in a partner, right? Because you said look, so that means it's somebody else.
It's somebody that you look into.
Okay. Wait, it was money, looks, loyalty, love?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with loyalty first. I lie. First, I'm gonna say looks. I'm definitely gonna say looks first. Reason I say looks first is because that's the first thing you see when you engage or even gain the confidence to go talk to somebody is looks. So I would say looks first, and then I say loyalty. Loyalty is heavy, with me. I don't care about your money, so money is last, and then it will be love, third. and then money.
So say it in order, because
So I had
say no. I'm saying
say it in order. Looks, loyalty, love, and money.
I would say loyalty, love, looks, then money. Loyalty is the biggest part for me. Um, you gotta love somebody to continue to be with them. Looks, I'm big on looks, but then I'm not so big on looks. Now, but if you ugly motherfucker, nah. I could work with. Looking at me. Money, I'm not too big on nobody money because I feel like if we're doing that body show.
So you you can quit your job, bro.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
Pass the mic.
I'll go last.
What is it again? Money, looks, love, loyalty.
Mhm.
I'm a loyal person, so I expect loyalty first.
Next.
Uh, ooh, you gotta look like something. Come on, give me something. So come on with the looks now. All right, because we gotta be, seen together now. Okay, so I'm gonna go loyalty, looks. If you're looking good, then I will fall in love because you can get my loyalty and my looks. And then the money, we're gonna figure that shit out after.
Y'all say that till y'all broke.
We've been broke together. We've been broke
Yeah, they
before.
go back. They always think I had some money.
That's true.
We've been. I could vouch. I can actually say that there was one point where my husband did not have a job, and
Damn,
it was for a long period. It was for a long period of time,
Okay.
and we just
Roll
did
with
what
the
we had
punches.
to do, and was patient, and then our blessings just came in disguise, and so here we are now, still fighting.
I would say loyalty first. Loyalty always comes first. Um, love, looks, and then money.
Stop the
Well,
cap. I'm handsome.
let me say I'm gonna switch the last two. I'm gonna say loyalty, love, money, and then looks. Because I feel like when you really love somebody, they look good to you regardless, kind of. They do. You never like saw somebody as attractive, and then when y'all break up, you'd be like, "Oh my god,
So you saying I'm ugly?
did we break up?"
All the ugly thing I lie.
I think for the order that I would choose, it would be um loyalty, love, money, then looks. And the reason why I say this is because, believe it or not, money plays a factor. It's a difference between having a person who actually go out there, if they lose their job or something happen, then you can fend for them. But if a person's just out there being a bum, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Okay. So that's the reason why. What? I'm not about to be the only one providing or putting potential, putting my fullest potential in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no money or don't have no potential to go out and even do it. So, but like I said, it's a difference when you already go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my order. And that's what I stand on. Hey.
It's like him and his homeboys riding around in a car while she at work.
Like, that's crazy work. Yeah, that's bummy. That's giving bummy vibes. Like, no. Hell no, not that type of fun.
Life. That's messed up.
I can't do hood rat stuff with my friends.
Hell no. And y'all and your friends come?
Friends, they got a call.
Well, you better ride bikes.
All right. I'm gonna say looks, then loyalty. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Bullshit for 500, Alex.
I'm gonna say looks, loyalty. I don't know. The last two, it can go back and forth. But the reason I'm gonna say looks first, because that's the first thing you see. For the ones that say loyalty first, you can't see a person's loyalty first. You can't see that.
That's what's most important to me, though, in a relationship.
Right.
That's what's more important.
Okay, you can see how loyalty are to me behind everybody there. It's what I see tonight. It's what you feel.
It didn't say in a relationship.
What would it say? What's most important?
It says put them in order.
It said put them in order.
You feel is correct.
I'm going money, looks, loyalty, and love. Cause y'all gotta keep it a stack. If she bad and she rich, bro, you're not leaving for her. You leaving? If she bad and she rich, nigga, I'm not going nowhere. I don't care how much she loves me, bro.
That's true, but at that point, you definitely not in it for love. You in it for only for the money.
So she could be sleeping with other people.
She got the money.
Yeah.
Getting trains ran on her?
She got the money.
She right about the train, huh?
That's not what it
Get
said.
back to bossing that ass.
Back to bossing that. Hey, she can boss that ass if she rich.
For real.
Bring me home a Bentley.
Bro, if she bad as if Rihanna's spoiling you, bro, you leaving?
No. Hell no.
Leaving?
Absolutely.
If Sea Breeze is spoiling
I couldn't do it. I'm jealous.
Huh?
I'm jealous.
See?
Nope.
She's a real one. Nah, Sea Breeze.
What about him?
If he
What about Christopher Maurice Brown?
Oh my god. Cut the mic.
Alright, what's the next question?
Next question. So, why do some men interpret their partner's emotional expressions as seeking pity instead of just being vulnerable?
Let me explain. Like if your wife is upset and crying, like why do y'all feel like she's just trying to get pity from you instead of actually saying maybe something's wrong with her? Maybe she's not.
Tag team. First off, I'm okay with you being upset, but if I ask you 20 fucking times what's wrong and you don't tell me, I'm gonna say you're trying to get attention.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't leave, you stayed right next to me and kept crying, and I keep asking you periodically throughout the day what's wrong, and you keep telling me nothing when obviously something's wrong. So what are you trying to prove?
My thing is, I know in this world, women weaponize tears to get anything they want from whoever they want. I've seen women call the cops on men, and they started it, and they use their tears as a weapon, aka self pity, to get what they want. So who's to say that they won't weaponize your tears against you if they'll do it against anybody in the world?
And not to add, if, like Jason said, if I ask you 20 times and you've explained it 20 times and I say, I understand, don't continue to be mad because whatever you're upset about mentally, I can't change it right then and there. That's something that takes time.
I agree with that.
I think men sometimes don't understand that I get used to your reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm upset and you react a certain way all the time, that is what I'm gonna become accustomed to. So I'm not gonna tell you what's wrong because I know the result of this.
The reaction.
Right. I know the reaction already. So it's kind of pointless. And then what you said, you can't say somebody's gonna do something just because majority of people do it. Like
Every woman is different.
If that's the reaction you see, you're going to become accustomed to that, like you just said. So if I see this every day or often, I'm going to think, oh,
what
yeah.
if you don't? I'm saying.
Yeah, you like,
Yeah.
yeah, you like,
Yeah, but not all the
Do
time.
that whining like local shit all the time. I'm gonna just be like, she's just doing
it for that
She's just in her fucking
That's fair.
Our emotions and hormones flip and flop, just like
Men
it's
got
just
hor-
really crazy, you know. And sometimes you just can't control it.
About that, I think that men don't truly understand because regardless if you're asking, sometimes you are the fucking problem.
That's crazy. I'm never. I can't remember.
Sometimes men are the problem, and sometimes I need a minute from you. I need a minute from you before I could speak about anything.
But hold up. No.
Let us
But hold up.
And
That's fair. That's all fair. But at the next day, don't be like, oh, he was ignoring me or he wasn't being sympathetic to me. Because that's how they try to flip the script. First they say you the problem, give me some space. And then the next day they say you wasn't being sympathetic to me. So which one is it?
We playing a losing game when it comes to women emotions.
Absolutely. I will say that. Yes, you are. Hold up. I wouldn't say it's a losing game. I will say that. No, I wouldn't say that it's a losing game, but I wouldn't say it like that. Like it's not losing. You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's also you're listening to what your person needs. Because guess what? The minute a woman doesn't listen to what a man needs, it's a problem. A big problem. No, it's a problem.
When do y'all listen to what a man needs?
It's a problem.
When do y'all listen to what a man needs?
We actually do. Not everybody don't. You know.
When can we explain when we need?
So when it comes to expressing, y'all want us to express emotions like y'all do, and that's not a thing. Like this,
Negative.
The
no,
second we express any kind of emotion, is weaponized against us.
Negative.
because the minute we say what's wrong, and we get nothing, we be like, all right, fuck it, it's nothing.
Women are not attracted to emotional dudes. I don't care what any woman says.
If you moping all the time, then no. But
Okay,
I mean,
but y'all can do that.
No, women don't mope all the time.
women do not. Well, most women I know don't mope all the time. And another thing, going towards men. Look, a wise philosopher once said, "You hear, but you don't listen." You know who said that? You hear, but you don't listen.
Oh, you gotta say drink.
Y'all be hearing, but y'all not
He
listening.
was talking about y'all.
Huh?
The song is about y'all.
No. He said it. You hear, but you don't listen. I'm saying it about men. Y'all hear, y'all listen to what we saying, but y'all not listening.
You just say y'all listen to what we say.
Y'all hear what we saying, but y'all not listening.
Like in our reception.
Y'all listen to respond instead of to understand, and that's the problem.
Don't talk about what the aggravated face. Oh,
Yes.
killer.
Like
So do y'all walk in the house and say, "Look, I need some space"?
No, we stay in the car for a little while. I fell asleep in the car.
Tell me.
Because I do that and then I get attitude after.
What? Staying in the car? Oh,
I get it when I come in here. I don't want to be bothered. Then it gets flipped.
like I didn't do nothing to
Just
you.
give me-
Why you got attitude towards me?
say that.
It's more of a decompression for like
Women take it offensive when you don't like when you need your own space for some reason.
No, I want
Like,
to.
hey, I don't want to be bothered. I'm good. Like, give me some space, and then you go back to it. And you're like, God damn.
Negative to me. And the reason why I say that is because I like in my situation, probably previously, but like with me and Jason, and this is something I'm okay with bringing forward. That sometimes when we have an argument and he's in the bed and I realize he's not talking or whatever the case may be, I leave. I get out of his face.
do you feel some type of way?
Boy, you just fucking
No,
off the truck.
no, I did not. I leave out the room. I leave out the room. I absolutely leave out the room because I don't want to deal with the attitude.
Me, I don't know. Me personally, I would rather you say, "Hey, it's been a long day. Just give me a minute."
That sounds
Because
good,
that's what I do.
but
Because I get overstimulated real quick.
now if you wouldn't have done that, do you think you would have been okay with your partner coming in and say, "Look, don't talk to me right now. I need a few minutes. I'll let you know when I'm ready." Would you have been okay with that if you didn't do it? Because I'm saying like you okay with it now because you do it, but if you didn't do it, you think you would be okay with him doing it, or would you feel like, oh man, now I think I'm the problem. Let me confront him and see what's going on with him. Because that's what women do now. Like whenever a man say that, it's like it's not you. I just need some time to, like what the hell got you mentally distraught right now? So
It would upset me. You just walk in the house and say that. Like,
thank you.
dang,
Yes.
you can at least just come give me a hug or a kiss first and then say that. But you just imagine I just walk in the house like, I don't want to be bothered. Just leave me
And
alone.
I'll be like,
damn.
okay.
Right.
I wouldn't.
Me personally, I get overstimulated quick.
Mhm.
Certain situations like wear me out. So in order for me to be my best version, forward, I just need a minute to decompress. I can't do all that because it's not gonna be sincere.
Right.
So now,
That's how I feel.
when I get home and I come home, you make my plate, and I take my food, and I go upstairs. You be feeling a certain type of. You be like, oh, you never spend time with your family. You never.
So I'll be like, why are you going upstairs? I'll ask, why are you going upstairs? Okay, so you could just say that.
I'm walking up the stairs.
Away from everybody. Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if I just come in the house, go get my food, and go up the stairs, you could be like, but damn, what the hell is going on? No, you won't. Why are you lying in front of television?
Don't just not say anything. You can at least say something.
I say something. I don't just. I'll be like, "What up?" I dap up on my kids. I grab my food.
You don't dap up Naya.
No, just skip over me, okay?
Oh, bro, this some bullshit.
That's the food. Come on. Wow, you gotta start.
Would you have a
Well,
problem?
majority of the time.
And then going upstairs?
I don't have to tell that. We on the phone all day.
Oh.
About her reaction.
If I'm having a long day,
I'm gonna give a prime example.
To say that.
I work from home. If I come down and tell Jason I had a long day at work, working from home, you know Jason gonna look at me silly. And this is working from home. Well, what did you do? You just sat down all day.
That's mentally exhausting. That's probably even worse. Mentally exhausting.
Not a thing.
I don't want all the people that work from home now.
In that, no, I understand where Naya is coming from. In most men in today's generation feel that their job it's much more demanding than a woman's job, and that's not true because the same job that you do, and the same job that you do, a woman can also work in that same field and do the same job as y'all. Yes, she can.
So you mean to tell me that?
So women is discriminated for working in the oil field.
No, they're not.
No.
I know.
And they do a job, right?
A woman can't be a mailman.
They don't want to do it.
It's mail man.
Can't do it, but do they want to?
Not I know. Sarcastic.
I drive a delivery truck delivering 5-gallon buckets of paint that's way over 100 pounds a bucket.
A woman.
And y'all can do that?
So now, when you say woman, when you say a woman can,
There's people out there that can't.
okay, out of
There's no doubt that y'all can do it, but what is the percentage of y'all that want to do it?
there is none because they know that it will physically mess their body up.
I don't think anybody wants to.
It's just like men getting
Hold up.
You can't compare.
There's more women truck drivers out here than anything.
No, there's not.
I think.
Hold
on.
Nobody really wants to do that.
No.
No, I'm saying nobody, not even men. I'm sure you don't want to. You do it because you have to.
Same job as y'all. Men around
Really?
undermine a woman's job.
Yes.
We don't undermine.
Like, we don't deal with things physically or mentally.
Okay, so-
I do not like that.
Okay, so let me ask this. So, comparing apples to oranges, working in 90-degree weather, delivering buckets and pallets of material, compared to working in the AC.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference.
So both jobs
I'm in
is
AC. I'm in the AC working from home.
in the truck.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm working from home in AC, and guess what?
you see what I'm
I
saying?
promise you,
Don't have that.
I work from home in the AC.
So my
Okay? And let me tell you, 100% of the time, I am mentally drained.
I get mentally and physically drained.
So
Imagine being
Why is the competition?
imagine being on the road when you
Y'all-
can't hit nobody, you can't mess with them.
women literally made it a competition when y'all wanted to be like men, wanted to have the equality, which we granted y'all the equality, and now y'all still not signing up for these fields that y'all complaining about. Y'all do know that, right? And to go back on your statement, 90 to 91% of men are truck drivers compared to 9 or 10% of women. So y'all have the opportunity to do it. Y'all just not signing up for it
No, there's
because y'all know it
some
will
people that
physically
want-
mess y'all up.
So not every woman wants those jobs.
Right, but to say some, that's fine. But when you say women can do, y'all can, but y'all not.
Some are.
Yeah.
You can't say
10% of the population.
It's still a percentage.
5 billion people.
Now let's
5 billion people on this planet, and 9%, 10% is women.
The rate is going up.
I don't care if it's a oil job to a work from home job. Don't you sit up here and say that my job is nothing.
Right.
We're not saying it's nothing.
So y'all don't
That's what it come across as, though.
We're not saying that your job's enough.
Right.
But like you said, working from home can be mentally draining, right?
It is.
Mentally.
I have a job that's both mentally and physically draining.
That make your job higher.
What
Mental?
Mental and physical.
I have-
This is just mental.
I have a friend who works at a 911 call center. She has to see a therapist just for work.
That's not physical.
It's
She
men-
is
it's
physically
that
on the
mentally is that mentally draining that she has to see a therapist.
For her mental, not
Exactly. That's
he's saying jobs
Mentally,
you have to have
But you choose those jobs.
I have a
right.
You ain't
But
gonna trade.
that's the job that pays the most.
I have to see the-
your mental comes first.
I have to make sure I don't hit nobody. Nobody hits me. I don't spill a load. I don't miss delivery something.
Right.
We all have laws on our jobs.
I have to be cautious nonstop.
I can't give the person the wrong drug.
Hell yeah, she could tell somebody.
Okay, but that's
Same here.
I can kill everybody.
Hey, just like you.
Just like we can.
For life, I carry almost 10 life.
Mentally,
That life can be
mentally exhausted is worse than physically exhausted.
No, it's not. No, it's
I'm
not.
the only
You
one
don't
to show
know
that.
you do not know how a pharmacy works. And if you pull that drug, that's your drug to fill. It do not go by multiple hands. The pharmacist looks at the picture that is taken. It don't go to the pharmacist. You don't pass the drug onto the pharmacist. You pass a picture. They see a picture, they come to feel that's it. The drug right in my hand is unless it's a controlled 2 sub. That's the only drug that I do not touch. Every other drug in that pharmacy, I am allowed to touch unless it is in a safe. If it's not in the safe, I'm allowed to touch it. Whatever drug that I pull has to match what is on that prescription. I can kill somebody. A pharmacist can kill somebody. The same way you cannot pay attention to a road and kill somebody. Multiple people, one person, it's all the same thing.
Control drugs.
But he's still physically.
I have everybody.
I don't think one job is more than
Okay, drugs, that's not my fault.
I have to look out for
We're not undermining like
Mental
That's
exhaustion.
just like you regular driving on the
I very
watching
think.
everybody.
I mean, we can.
Mental exhaustion.
Yes.
Think about your mental. If your mental is going, what you can't even be physical.
we are trying to work past our shit. Like that's why I guess we look at.
But if your mental is going, you can't even do shit physically.
I'm sorry.
We can agree to disagree. Next question. So, do you believe the saying marriage is just a piece of paper? Why or why not?
I'll go first. I got my little notes.
Go ahead.
All right. So marriage is much deeper than just a piece of paper, obviously. When you get married, like marriage is a spiritual thing. People think about it as just a piece of paper, but it's really a spiritual thing. Like you and your spouse literally become one. Like it say the two shall become one. Spiritually, y'all do become one. It's true. Just like in the Bible, when God made Adam, he could have just made Eve, like just made her as in from her own person, but he decided to make her from him instead.
Are you saying? But like, you can't say that if somebody doesn't believe in your specific.
Well, that's true, but I mean, also marriage is like it's almost like a ritual. It's a covenant. That's a fact. And like they said a long time ago, people used to like cut the husband hand, cut the wife hand, and they would hold hands together like to bleed together. I mean, we don't do that type of stuff. That's kind of far off, but that's what that's like that's how deep that is. So
In my defense, marriage is more than just a piece of paper. You can ball that people up. You can't ball your marriage up unless you're just done with it. Just like a wedding day is a wedding. After a wedding, there's still a marriage. A wedding day is just a celebration. You don't just turn it off after the wedding's over. You have a whole life to go forward into. So in my defense, I would say a marriage is more than just a piece of paper.
A lot of people may not agree with what I'm about to say, but personally, I do believe that it's a covenant, number one. But number two, I just also think that it's setting your family up. You know what I'm saying? Setting your family up as in, I've seen situations in my mother's life that unfolded in front of my eyes. As in, she was there for this man until they took sick and took care of them. And she wasn't the wife. And things happened and she wasn't even able to bury him.
Yeah.
You know? And for me, I take it as my perspective. I look at it as in taking, like learning a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Learning a lesson as in, I don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So it isn't just a piece of paper. I think it's just setting you and your family up. Just as well as you're setting yourself up, you're also setting him up. You know what I'm saying? Because if something happened to you, vice versa.
You would have
That's
to say.
yes. And that's my say on that.
I think I think it is just a piece of paper. I mean, I understand all the legal ramifications of marriage. I understand all that completely. But like, if we talking spiritually and love, like, I don't think none of that shit matters. Like, after I marry you, it's not gonna change how much I love you or what I think about you. It's literally just the legal shit that's gonna change, and that's the stuff that's on a piece of paper, correct?
True.
So
What about the vows? Like, do you know, like what you say?
I can be as loyal as I am now and loyal to you after we marry. It doesn't matter to me.
Right.
If I marry you, like I said, I understand all the legal shit. That's fine. I'm completely cool with that. But like spiritually and how much I love you, that shit is not gonna change. So it's literally just what's on the paper for me. So it's just a piece of paper. Yo. It's important that piece of paper. But it's just
I can see it from both ways. Like legally, it's just a piece of paper. All of the lines that come with the contract of marriage, it can all be set up the same as if you had power of attorney set up. To where I want this arranged if I die. Basically a will, if you make. But if I die, I want this person who I'm with to be in charge of this. I want this person to be in charge. It's all power of attorneys. But on a biblical standpoint, it's more than just a piece of paper. It is a covenant.
Mm-hmm.
It is God binding.
Mm-hmm.
Two flesh become one. Your duty is to be a good husband and a good wife. Live as one.
yeah, but y'all do know people get married that's not religious.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Hell
it's
yeah.
not necessarily a God.
It's not. For me,
It's also like
no, you good.
it's still not, even if they don't believe in God, I feel like it still has a lot of representation and symbol, like just like the ring.
Symbolism.
Wow. 'Cause it's never
It's like an infinite loop of love.
right.
Yeah. To me, marriage is honestly just a piece of paper. I think people get married just to let the other person know that they want to be with you for the rest of their life. When they took marriage away from the church and brought it into the courthouse, I believe it was just for financial, you know, ways that they can make more money from just more people. Because back then, D, bring it to what you said about how when the family died with the will and this and that. Back then, it was families knew what was left that this person had, so everybody just split what that person had and still kept it in that household. There was no "this is for me, this is for me." We fighting over a house after death of this person. This was our house. We gonna just meet up here every so often to keep the tradition going. So it is more than just a piece of paper to me. Again, if I love you,
So you
we
said
shouldn't
it
have to go to a courthouse, huh?
was, it was, say it was.
I mean, it's not just a piece of paper. I mean, it is just a piece of paper. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm gonna retract that. It is just a piece of paper because you don't need a paper to say, "Hey, I love you for."
I mean, but you always say marriage is so much deeper than any other.
But it's just a piece of paper.
Okay,
It's more than just a piece. You don't need a paper for me to say. No, I'm saying we don't need a piece of paper for me to say this. But
Withholding part of the truth considered lying.
I'm literally answering what you asking. That's it. If I tell you what you want to know, it's not lying.
yes, it is lying. Withholding part of you is a lie. Like it's you trying to hide something. Basically, it's being manipulative.
All right. Oh, we gotta go. I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just answering what you asked.
Only, only.
Hit it. Hit it.
You've been doing me wrong all night. I did not see. I was looking this way, and he didn't stop looking at me. He got a turn.
What you got, Jay?
It depends. I think it's situational. Um, it depends how bad it depends how bad it is for real. For real, it's really situational to me.
Talk to him, Key.
I feel like
Like,
So, like,
I feel like withholding information is technicality lying. But at the same time, it depends on the situation. Because if you ask me a specific question in the situation, I don't really want to tell you the answer. I'm only going to tell you what you asked. That's it.
You don't feel like telling me that's.
or what if you just forget?
I feel like that's my thing. If you forget if you forget certain information, then you green.
Yeah.
But if you purposely don't say something, especially like a very like important detail, then yeah,
It's a lie.
But like, what if you forget? Like, you leave out stuff, but like, you so caught up in the moment, telling all kind of other stuff that y'all did, where y'all went, who you was with, you know.
Nah. Who you was with? Who you was with?
All right, look, I went film the pod. Oh, he ain't gonna ask who all was there. He's gonna assume that it was just the pod people there.
Right.
Okay, that's fair.
But what if there was somebody else that he ain't want there?
Then you lied because you knew it was somebody.
He just assumed that it's
So the pod. There you go. You went with his assumption. Hey, so and so was there.
Yeah, then you a liar.
No.
Get your lying ass on.
I think it depends on like the intent. If your intent is to be manipulative, then I feel like it's wrong.
But sometimes you're not gonna
Yeah.
so it's too late. Come back around.
Some people use that as ammo. You ain't asked me. You know.
Right. And they do that on purpose. Mm-hmm.
That means
You told me something. You don't want to say you did.
I did not, Jason.
Yo, protect yourself, King.
You said you protect myself, Queen.
No. Hashtag protect Luigi.
Over there.
Beat your face.
You already know. Oh, I ain't answered that.
All right. She beat the fit.
It is. It is what it is.
Too late.
She said enough, huh? She said enough. I think withholding information is lying.
What if you're doing it just to protect the peace? Like,
that's what a lot of people do.
like,
As
you
in,
already know that they gonna be like, why did I even bring it up?
but you could say you should have never done it.
That's just
in order for that to even be brought up.
Like, doesn't
Yeah,
it
nah.
doesn't matter.
Now I will say now at what point does, because again, if I be like, damn, I'm about to piece this girl head up to take her home, I'm lying with my intent from the beginning. I don't want to get to know you. I don't want to do all of this. I'm lying to get with you, but after that, it's over.
I just definitely think that is the way, like, what mindset you're going in. Like, what mindset you're going into.
If it don't
Like,
matter, then why do I need to bring it up? You know what I mean?
Who gets to decide that it don't matter though?
So it's intent. I think it's intent.
It is.
You said, I went out to eat, and you don't tell me that you went out to eat and bought a burger. I'm okay with that. I don't give a fuck about what you ate.
But what if it was?
But listen. But then you're wrong if you went out to eat and brought a nigga with you and didn't tell me about it.
Right.
What the situation and what you're intended. If you intentionally holding something back that you know is gonna get you in trouble, then you're lying.
so yeah, I will agree with that. I will agree with that. Yeah, I will agree.
You know,
But you gotta stay consistent through and through.
But like, sometimes, but the reason why I say that is like because sometimes I don't know.
That's a good example.
Yeah.
If you go buy a burger, I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Like,
But
damn,
if you don't
know
tell
I'm
me
like-
that you bought a burger and you use my card, then I'm you feel me?
You got me fucked up.
I say you gotta stay consistent through and through. If it's lying with the nigga, then it's lying with the burger.
If like you said,
No.
malicious intent. That's
Yeah, I would
malicious
definitely agree
intent.
with the intent thing. Oh boy, I would say that. So
But nah, that's just because again, men will lie Women lied to you.
A lot. Women lie.
Women lied to you.
Women lie more.
Women lied to you.
Men lie.
No,
Men are liars.
women lied.
The statistics. It shows men and women lie at relatively similar rates.
That's cap.
But
That
who's
is-
better at lying though?
That's hey, we going off what Google say.
Women's better at lying.
We go. Ayesha Curry received major criticism for saying she was feeling like she worked toward her goals her whole life. Then suddenly it all disappeared into being a wife and mother, while Steph's career exploded publicity. Do you find something wrong with what she said?
Hell yeah, hands down. she had her career. She had her career first. She had her career going for herself, and Curry had his career going for himself. But he took off and became way more popular than she did, and now she's like, oh well, I'm this right here wasn't the life I planned on. Like you can literally stay home while this man do everything you want to do outside of working. You don't have to work for nothing. And now you jealous that this man can he have more spotlight? That's crazy.
I think I understand both sides. I understand both sides because as a woman, you also still have dreams. And I'm not saying that, you have to be jealous because of course, if you were a person, you're not going to be jealous. Well, I hope you would not be with someone that you're going to be jealous about. Let me say that because, hey, to each his own. But I do believe that that's a two-way street. I think that if a woman is disappointed or not happy because things didn't happen in that sense, I think that she don't have no ill intent about it. That means that she have dreams that she want to, complete, and still that she should be able to go ahead on and do too.
But she can do that and still not make statements live about it.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I agree with that. I do.
You look like jealous.
I got 2 points here. First point, it was a choice. That's the first point. Second, Steph Curry would have put the ball down and let you follow your dream. Where the fuck would we be right now? Will we be millionaires? Or we'll be doing whatever the fuck she wanted to do.
But who's you to decide?
So you think it's
I'm just saying.
That's true.
I'm saying
I'm
statistics.
just saying.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying.
But it was
she
a
didn't
choice
say-
though. It still was
she
a
didn't
choice.
say
She didn't.
Mm-mm.
If anything, his success helped her dream. We wouldn't know who the fuck she was if it wasn't for Steph.
But I think again it became more focused on Steph and that jealousy intent. There was more cameras on her. How you shaking your head? No, do you know that for a fact?
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna say this. I don't feel like nothing is wrong with expressing her feelings, especially if they asked her that question. I don't feel like nothing is wrong with her expressing how she feel. Like women, I've heard women say, they miss the life they had before they had kids. People feel like that's wrong. How is that wrong?
I think maybe from like her, like okay, it's famous. Everybody know who she is. Like she don't want that life. Like she never wanted that life, but that's the life that she's dealt.
But I don't feel like that means she don't want it.
She's still not.
I don't feel like that means she don't want her life or don't like her life. I feel like she was just literally stating how she feel.
But I feel like she can't. She's saying it like
Tearing him down.
yeah, like
How's that tearing him down?
oh, I couldn't do what the fuck I wanted to do because he's a fucking millionaire.
Right.
He's a
That's not true.
No, but that's how y'all look.
Whether
That's
you
how y'all
a
looking at it.
millionaire or not, I feel like
put money
she
first.
still should have followed her dreams.
That's what I'm saying. But that was
And still to this day, she still can follow her dreams.
if anything,
can do
even
it.
better because she
It's just her choice.
All of her dreams.
Yes.
What was the purpose of that statement?
That's just how she was just
saying
That's how she felt in that moment. So
you got a
that
point,
right
though.
there, if she said it, then that means it's been on her mind heavily. Maybe I need to go back and follow my dreams.
But she could have said, I'm gonna follow my dreams now because I have the kids. We have enough finances to pay for XYZ to watch the kids.
He's in.
You know what I mean? So
It almost seemed negative that he was
negative.
No, but they ask her feeling. That's her feeling.
The way y'all took.
That's how y'all downplay women feelings sometimes.
It's money and now you supposed
shit.
to
Don't embarrass. Now they're turning around on us.
No, it's not about that.
No.
Men expect a woman just to be happy because I got money.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody's.
In her defense, we don't know. In her defense, we don't know what her dreams were.
Right.
Because what if her dreams was something that's bigger than Steph Curry playing basketball? Right. What if she could have got them to be a millionaire too? There's other things. There are a lot of other things that she could have did that could have made her a millionaire as well as him.
That's plenty. That's plenty of things she could still do.
It's not a competition. She never had to give up her dreams. It's something that she chose to do. At the end of the day, she put her dreams on the back burner. She still can't do it.
Okay, well, answer this. Do you think it would have been wrong if, let's say, they would have made the same amount of money if she followed her dreams? Right. Do you think it would be wrong if she was like, well, how about you just give up your basketball dream? Well, we gonna be making the same amount of money.
That's no fun, and he just make money doing it. That's fine.
If they go make the same amount of money, why would it be wrong?
At that point, she will look at him different. Cause she's gonna be the brave one. She'll be like, "Well, you do yada. Ain't no man want to feel like that."
Was just hooping on a weekend. Not when you're home praying.
You think she would still be with him?
Yeah.
I mean, why not? If that was the plan,
I don't know. I just don't like the fact.
Why is it her that have to give up her dreams? Is what I'm saying. If they would have been making the same amount of money,
but my thing is that
I feel like she can always go back.
She can't.
My thing is that she's going to social media on purpose. Like his
to seek that attention.
His success is the reason why she even has awards. If he making this much money and he wasn't Steph Curry, he was just a regular millionaire. Nobody would give a fuck what she got to say.
But we wouldn't know that because people
Exactly,
are famous for different reasons.
But we listening to her.
yeah.
We listening to her because he's famous. If he was a regular millionaire, nobody knew who he was. I
think it was asked of her, like during the interview.
Yeah, it was asked during the interview.
But if he wasn't successful, if he wasn't popular, he wouldn't have an interview.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like that's a two and two thing. I don't think necessarily it's her being jealous of Steph Curry at all. I don't think it has nothing to do with it.
How much interview she did after that one interview?
I've only seen her do 2. Because the first time people had a problem with her saying.
How many people knew who Ayesha Curry was before Steph Curry?
Hell
no. Nobody don't even know Ice.
I didn't even know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Who knows? Who would have known Ayesha Curry before Steph Curry?
But who are you to say what she would have done or what she wanted to do if she would have followed her dreams?
Outside of basketball.
But she had her choice to go do her dream before.
Yes, but if you love somebody and you want to be with somebody, you're not understanding.
So you're saying that stating how I feel is complaining?
Yeah. It become complaining when you make it public.
How?
When somebody asks you the question?
If somebody asks me a question
and she answered it honestly?
So does every question have to be answered in the public setting? Thank you.
Why can't I say how I feel?
She can say no comment.
It's okay. Wait.
Yeah, at least make him look good. But she could have made him look good. At least so it won't seem like she's tearing him down.
So what if he went out and cheated? Then it made her look bad.
Not yet. Now you put.
That's a stipulation now. You said y'all. But that's what you said. He could have made her look good, but that would be lying.
I didn't say that. I said.
You did say that. That would be lying.
I said he would have made her look good.
You said that she could have still made him look good. That would have been lying.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
When?
She's okay. Wait.
Yeah. At least make him look good.
But did he felt like it made him look bad?
I think so, yeah, because we're talking about it.
I said she should have said something else on camera in public.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay.
Right.
All right, Paul, y'all twist my words. I said she should have said something to the interviewer to make it look better. To make it not seem as bad. She said what she said in a negative way. Y'all twist what I said. That's why I said I didn't say that.
That's why he said.
Y'all interpret what I said wrong.
That's how
she could have said it to make him look better. That's what I said. I didn't.
Still mean.
recorded.
That's still mean.
I didn't say. But I didn't say. I didn't say she make him look better. I never once said that. I said she could have said what she said.
You said she could have made him look better.
She could have said something different to make it look better. Like it was like they was happy. The way she stated what she said was in a negative way about Steph. Like, damn, I had to put my life on hold so he could follow his dream.
So that's how she
Stop
said
that.
No, that's how she said it.
That's how people are.
That's how people
Nobody
took it.
But young, when we
Did Steph play the
the
same after
previous
that?
question that we asked, y'all never put like
Oh,
okay,
what?
money first.
Did Steph play the
Why
same
wouldn't y'all
after
put
that?
money first?
Steph not making no more threes after that interview.
Why would you put money? Because that. Why didn't we put money first? Because that's based on person.
Jason said earlier, like I'm giving you all this money, we millionaires. Like, what else do you have to complain for?
All right, I wouldn't complain.
That don't mean money don't make everybody.
I don't think y'all. Yeah, and I don't think y'all understand.
That she could have just left.
Understand?
Yes, we understand that, but that's not the case at this point.
It don't mean she
That's not the case at this point, though.
It don't mean she miserable. It don't mean she don't want to be
just
with
gonna
him.
complain, bro.
Everything.
Oh my God, there they go.
That's literally yes.
All right, y'all. That's enough of downplaying a woman's feelings.
Y'all thinking that.
You don't think it's wait, I'm still man.
Still, love your wife, kid.
Okay.
Put your money too. Don't quit your dream. So she could be selling
Ayesha,
TikTok on
right.
Don't put your $10 million
Like they
trip.
have women out there that like got
so she could be
a lot of
TikToker.
money that's doing different things than being a housewife. Of an NBA player. Y'all's making it seem like, okay, just because she, married him, that's why everybody know who she is. But we know a lot of people who are not married to NBA players who still have NBA money.
Yes.
Rappers.
You know what I mean?
People on TikTok.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all would not know.
But that's what I'm saying.
Y'all would not know who she was.
Hey,
But
We know
TikTok, YouTube, social media.
YouTube.
Hey, yes. The lady that I watched that tell murder mystery, Bailey Siren. I told you that lady makes millions of dollars a year.
Like
That's
it's racist.
telling
She makes
stories.
millions.
all that nigga, all that nigga gotta do is this. Whether he win or lose, that's guaranteed.
I get that.
I don't think you understand that. Like a $50 million contract without endorsements.
Without endorsements,
We're not talking.
we're not talking.
The owner, we're talking all that other shit.
But at that point, you're talking money. You're not talking about considering somebody's feelings.
How could
A
you want me,
woman's feelings.
how could you want me to consider your feelings? If I got millions of dollars in my bank account, right? You can do anything that you want to do. Who's stopping? But who is stopping?
Who's stopping her from following her dream?
Listen to me.
And we get it's just her making a statement.
When I lived in Baton Rouge and I worked cleaning houses for rich people, they had a lady, her and her husband was rich. Like they had a private jet rich. And this woman would be crying every time I go to the house. Like she was always sad.
If I give you money, I can't give you time.
Well,
So she was crying because of time. But if I give you time,
crying about. She
I
was
can't
always
give you
sad.
money. Meaning that
told you
rich,
that.
that rich house, that rich big ass house that she was cleaning, she would have never been in there.
But
I can
that's
promise
the
you
point.
that.
She was sad. She still had money and she was sad.
But she was sad because she felt lonely.
At the end of the day, like you chose
But
to
what if
marry
that's-
this man. You chose to sleep in a big ass fucking
What
man.
if that's one of his?
You ain't struggling, dude. You could have followed your fucking.
Like
was broke.
I was like,
no,
complaining.
like what if that was one of his stipulations? Whatever.
Stating your feelings is
Not a bad
not
thing.
complaining.
But she didn't say anything like that, though. See, that's the problem.
I mean,
What I'm saying,
some of them had HIV.
but he could have said the opposite as well. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he could have said the opposite as well. He could have. That's his feeling.
And I would see y'all.
But so you mean to tell me y'all would have understood his feeling instead of hers?
And you know it's not y'all not understanding either. She has business ventures that she only got. I'm not gonna say only, but mostly got because she's attached to him. Why she not giving him credit for that?
On to the next. At what point does being supportive turn into self-sacrifice?
At what point? What'd you say?
I'm screaming.
At what point does being supportive turn into self-sacrifice?
That was a good one. I'm sorry we fucked up your punchline, but that was a good one.
I think when you're miserable, like when you just not feeling it no more, you know.
At what point does being supportive turn into self-sacrifice?
Like if you tell Naya, quit your job, go to school, I'm gonna do everything until you're done, and then you know, but then you're supposed to do the same once she finishes. Like you're like when you finish school, you work, and I'm gonna go to school. But then she taking like forever to finish.
I say it becomes sacrifice when I don't see um you pursuing it after I sacrifice what I had to give for you to pursue it, and I don't see like a recoup of my support. Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I don't see all that. I don't see that coming from you after I supported you the way I needed to. That's when it becomes self-sacrifice.
I say it becomes self-sacrifice whenever I support you all the way through it, and at the end, I don't see no results. And I give you chance after chance after chance, and it's still the same thing to where I'm draining myself and I'm losing who I am to constantly continue to help you pursue who you want to be or what you think you want to be.
I think so. I wanted to say this earlier. I forgot. I think self-sacrifice is also when if I feel like the person is using me. You know what I mean? Like you're not trying to do this. You just kind of, oh, she gonna pay the bills, so I'm gonna just keep doing this until she say something about it. You know what I mean?
I'm confused. Like, is sacrifice a bad thing?
Sacrifice is not a bad thing. It becomes
Sacrificing my own happiness.
yeah.
Okay.
So like if
Yeah.
but okay. That movie. What's that movie name with Taraji P and her husband at
Acrimony.
Acrimony? She sacrificed a lot. I'm gonna say that. She did sacrifice a lot. But I don't think his intent was bad. Like he was still pursuing it, but she got tired of not seeing results.
Right.
So
It had been 20 years.
but he was still pursuing it. So it's like long as you pursuing it, it's not sacrifice. Cause I see you physically engaging in what I'm sacrificing it for.
Yeah, but like I
Well, yeah,
said,
then he had a house.
at what point do you lose yourself and who you are trying to, continuously support them? That's the sacrifice part.
What is your favorite inspirational quote?
That's the last one.
Ooh, I got my quote. Y'all got your quote?
I didn't say listen.
My favorite inspirational quote, and I will always remember this. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Fuck bitches, get money.
Never give up, never back down, kick ass, and take names.
My favorite inspirational quote is your darkest hour comes before your dawn. And it's because it's literal and it's a quote, but it's actually literal because the darkest hour of the night is literally right before dawn. So yeah.
Cool.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Life is a gamble, but I'm all about my poker chips.
Okay, go on.
Anyway, y'all, this is episode of Mike Check 337. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what y'all want us to talk about next time. We gone.
Peace.